Yeah. The night feels heavier tonight, like it knows what I didn't say. I pull onto the highway slow, let the distance carry me away. The lights smear into long red lines, like memories that don't rewind. I used to chase them one by one, now I let them fall behind. My phone stays dark in the cup holder, no names calling me back. I needed this kind of silence more than I knew I lacked. The road hums low beneath my tires, a steady truth I can rely on. It doesn't promise me forever, just reminds me I'm still moving on. I've been strong in all the wrong ways, holding things I should have dropped, smiling through the weight of days, pretending that I wasn't lost. But here between the exits and signs, I don't have to play a part. No one's watching through a glass, I can finally hear my heart. Streetlights flicker like second chances, blink once, then they're gone. They don't wait for hesitation, they just keep moving on. I think about the love I gave without knowing if it'd stay. Some things don't come back to you, they just teach you how to stay awake. The radio plays a broken tune, soft enough to let me think. Every lyric hits too close, every silence makes me blink. I don't change it, I let it run, let the night choose what I feel. Not everything needs a reaction, some things just need to be real. The mirrors show a version of me that looks tired but still alive. I don't look like I have the answers, but I look like I survived. If regret sits next to me, I don't argue, I don't fight. Some pain just wants acknowledgement, not a reason, not a right. The road curves gently to the left, like it's asking me to trust that not all detours mean I fail, but some delays are just adjustments. I breathe deeper than I have all day, all day, all day, all day.
Spills over the dashboard glow, red lights stretching like stories I know. Every car ahead is going somewhere, but I don't feel late, I don't feel slow. I keep my hands loose on the wheel, let the road decide what's real. The city hums a distant tone, like it knows I'm driving alone. I've been carrying days like heavy coats, wearing them even when the weather's warm. But somewhere between these lanes and lines, I start to feel myself transform. A mirror show what I'm leaving behind, not what I'm supposed to chase. For once I'm not explaining my heart, I'm just letting it take its space. Street lights blink like wired signals, saying keep going, you're doing fine. No finish line, no countdown clock, just motion marking time. The radio whispers something familiar, a song that doesn't need to be loud. It understands the weight of silence, knows what I don't say out loud. I think about love I almost held, words I swallow, truths I bend. Funny how the road remembers things I thought I already spent. Every mile peels another layer off the armor I wore all day. I don't need to be strong right now, I just need to stay. The sky hangs low, dark and endless, like it's holding my name. I don't ask it where I'm headed, I don't ask it to explain. If regret rides in the passenger seat, I don't tell it to leave. Some ghosts just want the window cracked so they can breathe. The lines of head blur into one, red and white then gone. And for the first time in a while I don't feel wrong. I let the night take over my thoughts, let them drift, let them slow. Not every answer comes in words, some come when you let go. The road curves like it understands that not everything is straight. There's some hearts moving circles before they find their way. I'm not driving to escape my life, I'm driving to feel it again. To remember that I'm still here under all this skin. If morning waits at the end of this ride, I'll meet it when I do. For now it's just this stretch of road and a truth coming into view. I keep driving through the blur and glow. Let the night rewrite my pace. Somewhere in the motion I finally give myself grace.
The night settles in without a sound, like it's always been waiting around. I ease into the lane that's slow and steady, by chasing anything just ready. The road doesn't rush my thoughts, it lets them wander, it lets them stop. For once I don't feel behind, I'm exactly where I am in time. Street lights pass like quiet reminders that everything moves, even doubts. I don't argue with them anymore, I just let them fade out. The engine hums a low confession, something calm, something true. It says I don't have to be perfect, I just have to make it through. I think about the nights I forced myself to feel okay when I wasn't, how I carried smiles like armor, pretending that was enough. Now I let my face rise, let the silence see me clear. If I'm tired, I admit it, if I'm scared, I let it be. Here the radio plays a song I forgot, soft like it never needed to be loud. It finds the cracks I never showed and fills them without a sound. I passed by roads I almost took, lives I didn't choose to live. They don't feel like failures now, just stories I didn't need to give. Every mile feels like a release, like untying knots in my chest. I didn't know how tight they were till the night let them rest. The sky opens wide, dark, impatient, not asking me to explain. I don't need answers tonight, I don't need a name. If loneliness sits beside me, I don't ask it why it came. Some feelings are just companions, not enemies, not pain. The road curves gently ahead, not demanding, not sharp. It reminds me there's softer ways to move a guarded heart. I don't need to arrive tonight, I don't need a clear end. This drive is enough right now, this motion is my friend. When the first hint of morning shows, I'll need it when I do. But I'll carry this quiet night into everything I move through. Because somewhere between the lines and the dark that feels so kind, I remembered how it feels, how it feels. Because somewhere between the lines and the dark that feels so kind, I remembered how it feels, how it feels. Because somewhere between the lines and the dark that feels so kind, I remembered how it feels, how it feels.
The road keeps stretching like it has time, like it's not in a hurry to end. I follow the lines without thinking, let the night be my friend. The city noise is miles behind me, still ringing faint in my ears. But every mile puts distance between me and my fears. I rest my elbow by the window, feel the air brush my skin. It reminds me I'm still here, still breathing, still there. The world feels softer when it's moving, nothing asking me to stay, nothing pulling me backward, nothing begging me to explain. I think about the nights I overthought, every word, every sign. Funny how clarity finds me only when I stop trying. The headlights cover narrow truth, just enough to see it, hey. I don't need the whole picture now, just the road the light has led. I let the song repeat again, not because it's new, but because it understands the pace I'm moving through. I passed by shadows of who I was, versions that needed more proof. I don't blame them for the doubt, they were just learning the truth. Somewhere between the speed and silence, my shoulders finally drop. The weight I carried all day gives me permission to stop. If sadness drifts into the passenger seat, I don't turn the volume up. I let it sit, let it breathe, sometimes that's enough. The sky feels endless, dark and kind, like it's holding space for me. I don't ask it for direction, I trust where I'll be. I'm not running from my life, I'm not chasing something new. I'm just letting this moment be exactly what it is till the road bends. Patient and slow, not forcing me to choose. It tells me they're always forward, they don't feel like something I lose. If the night could talk, it'd say, you're doing fine, just keep going. Not louder, not faster, just honest motion. When our first hint of morning shows, I won't rush to arrive. I'll carry this quiet drive with more back into my life. Because somewhere on this open road, I remember how it feels. No fake, no perfect, just present and real. The road goes quiet after a while, like it's tired of asking questions. Just a long stretch of asphalt, and my thoughts learning how to rest. I set the cruise, ease my grip, let the wheel move how it wants. For once I'm not fighting the moment, I'm letting it happen. The city slips off my shoulders, street by street, light by light. What felt heavy all day doesn't follow me into the night. I don't need music too loud, just enough to feel less alone. A melody that doesn't rush me, that lets the silence have its own tone. I think about the way I used to rush, trying to arrive before I felt ready. Funny how slowing down feels like the bravest thing lately. I passed exits I could have taken, lives I almost chose. They don't harm me like they used to.
you reflects my eyes, tired but clearer than before. I don't look like I have it all figured out, and I think I'm okay with it now. Every mile feels like permission to loosen something inside, to stop rehearsing conversations that were never meant to survive. If loneliness rides beside me, I don't push it out the door. Some nights it's just a reminder that I care, nothing more. The sky opens wider the further I drive. Stars scattered like quiet thoughts. I don't wish on them anymore, I just let them watch. There's something healing in motion, even when the destination's unclear. Like the act of moving forward is enough to keep fear from stealing. I breathe deeper than I have all day, air filling places I'd forgot. Maybe peace isn't a finish line, maybe it's just not being chased. The road bends gently ahead, not sharp, not demanding. It tells me there are ways forward that don't require defending. If tomorrow comes, but wait again, I'll shoulder it when it does. Tonight is just as dry, and I feels like trust. I stay with the hum of the engine, the steady pull of the dark. Not trying to escape my life, just giving my heart a place to park. Windows down, city breathing slow, streetlights dancing on the road. Your name floats in the passing air, like it's always been waiting there. Radio low, heart turned up. Every mile feels close to us. The night knows all our secrets now. No need to rush, no need to shout. Headlights carving lines of gold, stories only silence told. I don't need a destination sign, as long as your head finds mine. The world feels softer at this speed, just you, the road, and what we need. If tomorrow asks where we've been, I'll say somewhere we felt alive again. Let the highway keep our time, let the stars fall into line. If this moment fades too fast, I'll replay it in my past.
quick like the hesitate. Same way I do when it's getting late. I sit still, let the minutes slide. Watching my thoughts take laps inside. I don't talk much, I archive pain. Stack it neat, let it marinate. Tell myself it'll make me sharp, but it mostly just leaves a mark. I think I'm like a muscle memory. Smile set, but it's temporary. Every win feel conditional. Every loss feel intentional. I say next time I'll get it right, but next time feels like last night. Nobody knows I'm tired of running circles in my head. Tired of conversations never said. If true traits I built a tolerance, still flinch when it gets too honest. I don't need saving, I need space. Some quiet time, a slower pace. If I'm breaking, let it be clean. The audience, no in between. I'll stay breathing, I'll stay where, even when I'm not going anywhere. Maybe progress don't always show, but I'm still here, and that's growth.